Blessings to all. Share this YouTube for everyone to see and kick the neck.
44. Makasa Jatak. Seyo amitta matia upatho nata mitta mathi vipai. Ella mu sato pitu ahinda uttamadha janti in Makasan vadsanti. And once upon a time, Nayalaguru Buddha, who had the virtues of peace, wandered and cultivated in Magadhara. Arabhya said this Jatak to the unwise villagers of a certain village. Once upon a time Lord Buddha left the city of Savat and went to the kingdom of Magadha and travelled there. He came to a certain village. That village was also surrounded by many ignorant people. One day, the ignorant people of that village gathered and said, "Dear, when we work in the forest, the mosquitoes speak. Their food is hindering our industry. We all took our bows and weapons and went to war with the mosquitoes and pierced all the mosquitoes and chanted, 'Maram hai,' and went to the forest." At that time, the sage went to that village accompanied by the monk Pattagha. The rest of the people saw the Buddha and made a pavilion at the village door, gave large gifts to the crowd and worshipped the Buddha. The Supreme Being saw people with bruised bodies from here and there and questioned the worshippers. "Many people are sick," he asked what was done by them. "Lord, it was said that these people went to war with mosquitoes and became sick." "You are a wise man who is omniscient. These ignorant people who killed mosquitoes will not appear now." The Buddha, who was invited by those wise men, asked if there would be a person who had killed others by swatting mosquitoes before. Back in the day when there was a king named Brahmadatta who ruled in Benares, we Mahabosatanas lived by trade. At the same time, there are many carpenters living in a small village in Kasi country. A carpenter who lived in that village was making a stick. At that time, a mosquito was bitten by his foot on the copper plate like a pin, and he enjoyed the spray with his mouth. Then he said to the son who was close to him, "Son, my head is pierced by a mosquito." He stopped and said. When the son heard this, he said, "Father, be patient and kill that mosquito with one blow." At that time, Bodhisattvas came to Agama in search of goods for themselves and found the carpenter's shop. That Vaddiki's son said, "I will drive away the mosquito," and took a big axe with a fine edge and hit the mosquito from behind the father's house, and the father's head was split in two. The carpenter died there. Bodhi animals are his actions. He who sees and is hostile, but wise, is noble. That wise enemy thought that even if others killed him and fined him, he would not kill people for fear of that punishment and said thus, "A wise enemy is noble, a friend without wisdom is not noble." Why, this slobbering, foolish son killed the mosquito and drank his father's head. Therefore, Mahabosatana preached the Dharma to the righteous people who came there, saying that the friend who is wise is better than the friend who is ignorant. He also burned the relatives of the carpenter. Lord Buddha, who was a teacher, concluded this Makasa Jatak by bringing out this Dharma sermon and saying, "O worshippers, are there any humans who killed others before by swatting mosquitoes?" At that time, the wise traders who had come there and warned them of the truth, said to themselves, "Am I the king Tiluguru Samyak Sambudhu?